Our wonderful blue lace agate and lapis necklace. It's beautiful shades of blue. So if you love your blues, this is pretty stunning here. This can happen as a suite if you want to get it home. It's $13.98 for your blue lace agate and lapis bead necklace. It's 18 inches long. So that is just stunning with the graduation and sizes of the beads. And then the earrings, just a great drop that you'd want to, just wear and pair together. And that item number is 600340. That's also available as a suite. And remember, everything is on 5 flexible payments in this hour. 50% off on this first item. This is a customer pick for you, by the way. And Jay, tell us about the blue lace agate and what sets this apart, why it's so special.
Okay, well, this only comes from one deposit in the entire world. And what's happened with blue lace agate, actually, to tell you the truth, on blue lace, this is the rough stock material. Do you see the lacing here, the natural lacing? This is what makes it so unique and so different. I was working with this in the 70s. In fact, when I went to the mines in the 80s, the mine was operated by George Swanson and the Swanson family. The mine now is closed. It's been closed for numerous years now for different reasons, but mainly the way they mined it. What's happened, though, you're seeing some of the last designs that you'll ever see from me in blue lace agate. This is probably one of the larger designs that you're going to see. This is new. This isn't new material. This is materials that literally I bought over 10 years ago, 12 years ago, when the mine was still pretty much operating. This was kind of some of the last of the really high-grade material that came out of the mine. You're just not going to see this. It's just not on the market. I'm telling you, it's just not on the commercial market. It's interesting because when they first started mining it in the 70s, have you ever been to the Smithsonian Institute? Have you ever had the opportunity?
I have. In DC, it's probably been, 20 years ago. But.
If you go in, there's an area where George donated the largest round globe of this material. And he was really, he was a character, but he marketed it as the stone of world peace.
Oh, really? Because of how peaceful the blue is?
Yes, because of blue. Also, it's
so
like
peaceful.
If you see it, it looks kind of like the planet Earth when, like when they're taking space shots and things like that. It just kind of like has that kind of, that blue kind of, with the lacing, just very soothing, very simple. So it's got a big history. The key thing here, it's a very particular agate. It's very specific. I don't know of any other agate that I've ever seen, and I've been doing this for a while, that has the lacing. I know I have blue agates from Malawi, and I've got some from Peru, I've got some from Madagascar, but with the lacing in it, and that is what makes this so unique and so different. And then what we've done, we've paired back, so you've got this beautiful light blue, shades of very, very soft blues of the blue lace agate, and then we pop that back with this A-grade lapis. And here again, I won't repeat myself, but this is the material, the lapis material, that's virtually getting impossible to get. This year, like I said, I've been on 3 different trips, and I've only bought less than 5% of what I normally buy. And so what does that mean? That means eventually within the next year and the year before that, unless something changes, I just won't have any rough stock to be able to cut anything. And I sure as heck wouldn't be able to cut beads. I just cut cabochons. But to get this quality of material, so you're getting 2 ultimate materials. And then the crazy thing is that the price that they're doing this for, I mean,
it's 50% off.
You couldn't buy the material. You couldn't buy the rough stock and the sterling silver findings and actually sell it for this price. You couldn't even buy the materials that are in this. You couldn't buy the findings that are included in the design. for what they're selling the entire finished piece for today.
Well, I mean, the fact that you get the earrings home for $7 and some change, and then that's why I would get it as a suite, and then you get the necklace home for $13.98. That's an incredible value for you because it's only about $22 to pay out over 5 months because everything is 5 flexible payments in this hour. Look at how stunning this blue lapis is. I mean, you've got the deep, rich, royal blue lapis and this beautiful, calming, kind of ethereal, very alluring blue lace agate, which is so special and so rare. It's 18 inches in length and it's coming with a 2 3/4 inch extender. And the customer reviews on this are fabulous. Very beautiful, lightweight necklace, Ladybug says. The item is certainly unique, sort of delicate, feminine, and will coordinate with so much. Thank you, Jay. That was from Lori in Ohio. And then Jay King, nice from Tennessee. Beautiful and delicate looking. I have always wanted this necklace. So the reviews are fantastic. Read the reviews. Lapis is, you know, it's dating back to biblical days. Anytime you can get something this special, and the fact that it's limited and Jay is not going to be getting as much lapis, I would snatch this up, especially at 50% off. And remember, this is appraising at a wonderful value as well. So if we take the, you know, just the third number with the appraisals, and so I would get it home as a suite because it would be like $23 a month for 5 months to get the necklace and the earrings. And remember, every necklace comes with an extender, so you don't have to go out and purchase one. The reviews are now airing at the bottom of your screen. Very, very lovely compliments on this because you just don't see blue lace agate every day. Well,
the reason you used to, like I said, in the 70s and 80s, when they were really, you know, in full swing, you would actually see this material, and a lot of the artists were using it. What has happened, though, this material literally was purchased over 10 years ago. And I just, you know, we have that ability to be able to buy big directly from the mine, and then we stock the rough stock. I am just being honest with you, though, you know, when I have no way to replace the rough stock, which I don't, especially for this quality, and it only comes out of that one location in the entire world, when I run out of it, there's nothing I can do. I mean, it's gone. I could sit here, you know, like, there's probably thousands of materials that I've used over my career that are no longer available. Wow. And this will be one of the next materials that I just don't have any left to work. It's really interesting, you said the lapis dates back to biblical times. Sure. They've analyzed a lot of them that they found in relics. Guess where it came from? Where? Same mining, same deposits in Afghanistan. They've dated it back. Even the material that Marco Polo brought back when he came back from China doing the Silk Road, that lapis in the relics, it comes from these same deposits. So $13.98 to get home.